Russia going to war. I guess talks about them going to war with Ukraine. And at first, to be honest, I didn't know it would get this serious. Like, I didn't take it that serious because I didn't know all of this would happen with them killing people, bombing in place, all of that Russia is doing. So when I first heard about it, I saw everybody's talking about social media and stuff, and then the Russian president, he's saying a lot of stuff, and there's so much news going on and everything like that. But still, I just thought, I thought to myself, a week and boom, it's all gone, disappear. That's what I assumed. A week, all of this would be old news, relevant. And, a week later, I see that the Russia general is killed. Many civilians in Ukraine have been killed. There's been so many bombings in Ukraine. Like so much is happening in that area, which is, it's so sad that Russia is doing that. And it's sad for the people, like the civilians in Ukraine have done absolutely nothing wrong at all. Like I saw, so many of them are trying to flee, get out because it's not a safe place for them, their families, and all that. And it's so sad that, it's crazy that it's 2022, and the fact that people, they're still bombing other countries, other places, just like that. Like, they have so much power to do basically anything. Putin, or how you say his name, Russian president, and other presidents too. But him, all the stuff that he is doing, I think is crazy. That it's happening this year. It's nobody should be alive to witness this happening. It shouldn't happen in general. In 2022, you got people bombing places. Like, it just makes no sense to me that he's doing it. And he can just easily, he has access to all of those bombs, nuclear bombs. Arthur talks about that. Makes no sense. He has access to everything. He can do anything he wants. Any president, and just him. Makes no sense. But there is some good news that I saw. Somewhat good. People who don't live in Ukraine. I saw that. I guess a group of teenagers who live in I think Ireland. They're Irish or German. I totally forgot. But they traveled to Ukraine to help, I guess, Ukraine and help, I guess, fight in war or something like that. And I think there's so many people going to Ukraine to help them and stuff. I guess maybe build back everything and just help fight in war. And so many people are so brave, which I think it's crazy and insane. People are doing that, but still good for them. I'm glad there are people who don't even live there and not getting affected by it. But I guess in the goodness of the heart or something like that, they want to go help just because. I think that's crazy, but I do feel bad. Just if they were to die fighting and helping, I guess it's war. Anybody can die in war. But for the people that don't live in that place, but they want to help fight, it must be scary for their families, just thinking they could just die and they don't have to. This isn't their war to fight, but they just want to help out. And I saw that people in Ukraine, they took, I guess, one of the, maybe a general or somebody up in higher power government. They took one of the Russians' yachts, one of their yachts. I guess a billionaire yacht. And I think it's good that they're taking all of that to Ukraine. I'm not sure. I'm assuming Ukraine is fighting back, obviously. But I'm not sure if they're going to Russia to fight and I guess bomb that place. Because, I don't know, I don't think they should. But I saw they took the yacht. And I'm not sure what they're going to do with the yacht that they took. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. I guess they could dismantle it or whatever. But I think it's nice that they're taking, I guess, all that stuff they give, I guess, all the people in Russia, the higher ups, the billionaires, millionaires, whatever, their power, I guess is somewhat static. still, it's nice that they're doing that. And I saw that I think it's a paratrooper, or I guess Russian general, a very higher up trooper in the army in Russia. They killed him. I guess Ukraine. They killed him, and I saw on social media when he was, I guess, confirmed dead. Many people were so happy and stuff, congratulating that he's dead. And I guess since this is war, people they will be happy that people that are in the war die. I guess it makes sense, but I don't know. It's just because like seeing people, I guess, being happy over someone dying and stuff, congratulating and stuff. Because on social media, you never really see people, I guess, being happy over someone dying, and so many tweets about it, but in a good way. People don't really care. But I guess since it's war going on, it's a little bit different. So it's like if the Russian president, Putin, I'm not sure how to say his name, if he died, I'm assuming many people will post on social media, and a lot of people will be happy about it. So I guess during war, it's different, but still, it just feels weird seeing people celebrate someone's death. But I guess it might be somewhat good. And I also saw that like companies, like big companies like Microsoft and IKEA, it's all I can name, but I know there's many more companies that are not, I guess, doing business with Russia. Like they're cutting, I guess, I'm assuming production in Russia. I saw that some sports, like racing, like race car sports or something, I don't know what they're called, but they're not, they won't be happening, it won't be happening in Russia anymore. So, it's crazy, so many mega corporations and just like sports and all of that are cutting production in Russia, not supporting it and all of that. And it's, I don't know, it's nice to see, I guess, it's nice to see all of that happening. But I do somewhat feel bad for the civilians in Russia. I think I should, because the civilians in Russia, like maybe they all support this war going on. They support, bombing Ukraine, killing people in Ukraine and stuff. They might support all of that. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming there are at least some people who are in Russia. They don't care about the war. Okay, so I do feel bad for those who have to suffer the consequences of their president that they have. I feel bad for them. But that's it. That's all people I feel bad for. That's it. Not the government in Russia. Those people, they can all, But I do feel bad for the civilians. But I also saw that game developers, like game companies, not big companies, but like indie game companies, they support, like they're publicly, I can't say that. They are supporting Ukraine. And I saw this one game developer, they are supporting Ukraine. So the game that they made on Steam, it's weird because one of the games, like the reviews, they're going so down. It's like 1 star because there's so many Russians, so many people who are in Russia, or I guess rating the game 1 star since they're supporting Ukraine. And that's, I feel bad for the game developer, but then again, like a lot of the times, you shouldn't make your opinion public on stuff like these, because a lot of the times, there will be consequences to making your opinion public, because to be honest, I don't see any celebrity, YouTuber, or anything really talking about this war going on. Nobody's talking about it really, that I know of. Maybe they are, but I haven't seen them. And that's probably, to be honest, that's good. Nobody's talking about it. They probably, I don't think you would get canceled though, saying that you support Ukraine. I don't think no one would get canceled for saying that. But if you support Russia, I do think many people, they won't like you. actually I saw that countries like France and the US and many more, they are supporting Ukraine. Like I saw that one, I think it was Ireland or some place. They were giving like weapons and I guess troops and stuff to Ukraine. And I saw that France was giving like gas to Ukraine, I guess for the tanks and cars and all that. So I think it's cool that corporations are supporting Ukraine and so are other countries to fight, I guess, Russia, or just fight back to Russia and help Ukraine. I think that's good that they're getting all the support that they need, because I'm pretty sure they didn't have like, I saw like a comparison on how much tanks and war boats and all that stuff, and Russia had much more compared to Ukraine. So I'm hoping that, like, realistically, I don't really, nobody really knows what's gonna happen. But when I think of the outcome of the war, I'm honestly just assuming that Ukraine will win. You know, like, I'm not sure what will happen to the Russian president, but I just assume Ukraine will win because like, they have like United States, France, Germany. I think, you know, a lot of countries are supporting and helping Ukraine, and with all that support, I don't see how they could lose. You know, like, it's war, anything could happen. You know, the president of Ukraine could die, anything could really happen. Okay, that is all. So thank you for watching. Have an amazing day, like always. And before you go, here's a motivational quote, as always. Okay, here is the quote. A little progress adds up each day to big results. So, like, what that means is people, you know, people shouldn't try to do everything in one day. People might cram up or mush everything in one day and try to do every single thing, every single goal that they have. They want to do it in one single day. So they're like forcing themselves to do it. But I feel like if you force yourself to do something, then it won't turn out right, or it won't be as good if you actually were happy or you wanted to do it. You know, because a lot of people, they rush and they always think you have to, like, if you have an assignment or someone tells you to do something, you have to do every single thing. If it's multiple stuff, you have to do all of it in one single day. I feel like that's putting pressure on yourself, and nobody should put pressure on themselves by forcing themselves to do stuff, you know? Like, you can do one small thing, it might not be that big, or you might not, I guess, think you did that much, but as long as you know how much work you did, and as long as you know how much progress you made in that one day, that's all that really matters. That's all you should care about, because every day you're doing something, it's